What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight on Burnin Ring of Fire, this is going to be a special one. A little while back, my sister sent me an article from Southern Living, and it was listed as we blind tasted 5 popular hot sauces, and this was our favorite. And I'm just glancing over this really fast. I guess tasted on different stuff. And their 5 were Frank's Red Hot, Crystal, Cholula, Texas Pete, and Louisiana. Now, I think I've tested most of these on the channel, and this isn't going to be rating, hotness and flavor and stuff like that. I want to put to a test how accurate, because I've been doing hot sauce videos for about 2 years now. And some of these, I've done some of these. In fact, one of my first videos, I did one for Frank's. So, I want to see how accurate they are. I want to say that probably what they did was top 5 run of the mill that you can just walk into a grocery store off the shelf. Nothing special. There are some damn good hot sauces, and you check on my my playlist. I do have a ton of them that do rank way up there. So we're going to start out at their bottom and work our way to the top. At number 5, they had Louisiana hot sauce.
A few inches later.
Not much of a nose. It is, however, a thin sauce. See? Louisiana, the perfect hot sauce. One drop does it. Now, they were saying that the vinegar flavor was overwhelming. I'm not picking up an overwhelming vinegar flavor. Their ingredients are really simple. Aged peppers, vinegar, and salt. Can't get much more simple than that. I'm not getting an overwhelming vinegar flavor. Now, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, I will link the article down in the description so you can at least understand where I'm coming from with this. It does have a good bit of heat. I would say this wouldn't be too bad. I would put this up there. Would it be my top? No. Would it be the bottom? We'll see if I decide to agree with them. At number 4, they have Texas Pete hot sauce.
8:01 p.m.
And also, for the record, I am cleansing my palate between each hot sauce. And they said this was the spiciest by far. And one of the editors says it'll hit you square in the throat. Spiciest by far? And need an electron microscope just to see the ingredients. Not crazy about the dropper. Hold on while I get out my scientific equipment so I can read this. And for the most part, it's got the exact same ingredients, if not more, than the Louisiana. Aged peppers, salt, and vinegar. And then they have xanthan gum and a bunch of other stuff. So I would say it's not as natural as Louisiana. Spiciest by far. Obviously, these guys have never seen my videos. I have had hotter, even baseline hot sauce. Nothing like burn your asshole hot sauce. I have had hotter than this. Number 4, we will see. And at number 3, they have the good old Frank's hot sauce.
Much later.
Now, this is usually like the Swiss Army knife of hot sauces. It's about as natural as the Louisiana hot sauce with aged peppers, vinegar, salt, water, and this one they actually have garlic in it. And don't like the dropper. If I want hot sauce, I want hot sauce. I'm not going to sit there and jiggle a bottle 50 times where it makes it look like I'm doing something else. Now that has a little more kick than good old Texas.
Wait. Pull it out.
Like I said, this is like the Swiss Army knife of hot sauces. It's not overpowering. It does have a good kick of heat to it. And like the old lady said, just put that shit on everything. Just don't put it on everything. I like this. This is like, for me, if I just need a hot sauce to throw on something, it's usually this. Number 3, being, I guess, the middle of the road with all of them. Yeah, I could almost see it. We'll find out. Number 3,
Dude.
Cholula.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
This one's almost, probably, I would say, a cross between the Louisiana and the Texas Pete. It's your base. Spices, does have spices. I don't think it's said it. It did have different peppers, though. I can't remember exactly which one it is. Our bowl, again, I need a electron microscope to read half of this. They said it was like, it had a, more Mexican style taste. They were saying it had cumin, garlic, chili powder, pepper. Sorry. I think I've reviewed this one before. This is the same as the Frank's. I think this scored rather well. Woo. This is like their close second. It does have a unique flavor to it. And I do kind of agree, for tacos and stuff like that, as they said, it would be pretty good on it. Would it be number 2 for me? It's got a good burn. And the flavor's up there. But it's not bad. And their winner in their article was a crystal.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Now, I will say this for them. For me, they're the winner because I can actually read their ingredients without like grabbing the industrial microscope. Aged red cayenne peppers, distilled vinegar, and salt. Excuse me. Can't get much simpler than that. Like the dropper. They said it wasn't as spicy, but the heat happened to linger. I don't know where, I don't know what they're calling lingering, what their benchmark is for that. I can give them some hot sauces that are going to be lingering into the next morning. Heat-wise, it's not bad. Flavor? I wouldn't say it's the best tasting one. Even though it's just about as simple as some of these others. I would not say this is my absolute favorite. And with that being said, let me adjourn and give you my decision. Okay, after a good bit of deliberation, I can tell you that, well, I mean, subjectively, everybody's got their preference. Everybody's got their heat tolerance and their flavor and stuff like that. Personally, for me, they are wrong. Dead wrong. What? My number 5 at the bottom of the list is their number 1, Crystal. I'm not crazy about the flavor. I got only 4 more crackers and I got 5 hot sauces. So giving a last hurrah for each of these. It doesn't have what they're calling a lingering heat. And this is after trying a whole bunch of them. I can give them lingering heat. I will say after this whole taste test of all of them, I did get the eye sweats, which is a good sign. But number 5 is Crystal. I'm not, it's got, I don't know what they're calling classic flavor. Excuse me. Not crazy on the flavor. This would probably rank almost low on my scale. Flavor wise, like I said, not all there. Heat wise, not bad on the heat. It doesn't linger, but not bad on the heat. Number 4 was their Texas Pete. I would agree. Texas Pete is not a bad hot sauce. I honestly would not make it on my top. In fact, I believe my brother once said Texas Pete was like water. They were saying it's the spiciest. It's not. I would actually say not by much. The Crystal was a little spicier than this. Not by much. About that much. Not by much. But yeah, I do agree with their number 4. So, Texas Pete. Number 3. Number 3, they had Frank's Red Hot. I don't agree. I picked Cholula. It's got a unique flavor. It's not bad. But it doesn't, I don't know, doesn't tickle my fancy when I want to enjoy a hot sauce, something that I can sit there and just grab the bottle and just throw it at my food. I can't do that with this. I can pick it up and drip, drip, drip. Okay, I'm done. It doesn't do anything for me. Number 2, they had Cholula. We just flipped those around. My number 2 is Frank's. Like I said, it's a Swiss Army knife. It's a go-to for almost everything that you need if you want to kick some spice into it. It's got a good flavor. Definitely has a good bit of heat. And the fact that like, you can use it on everything. Wings, hash browns, eggs. I've never tried it on eggs, but I've seen people do that. But yeah, I would say my number 2 out of this whole group would be Frank's. And of course, that leaves number 1, which is at the bottom of their list, Louisiana. Now, I know what you're saying, Roadie. You just said you had 4 crackers. And you have 5 bottles. And I did one last taste test for each one of these. That's right, I did. So, what am I going to use if I don't have a cracker? Well, I'm a Roadie. Bottoms up. It's got a good bit of heat. I like the flavor. In fact, I did, I think they're gold hot sauce a couple of videos back. And I liked it. In fact, that one was a little bit hotter than this one. Excuse me. It's out of like some of these, Crystal. I think Crystal is probably at the next natural one out of this. Simple. Peppers, vinegar. And this thing has a leak because it just dripped on me. Live videos. Peppers, vinegar, salt. Done. Simple. But this has more flavor. I like this one. If I didn't, I would not have done a shot with it. I could, like I said, out of all of these, I could grab this and dump it right onto some food and not have an issue. It's something I would say would be pretty damn good. I do not agree with most of their list. I think, what was it? My number 4 matched theirs. Everything else was off. Southern Living, if you want some hot sauces, check out my videos. I got some hot sauces in there that'll make your toes curl. Jersey Bonfire, Smoke Goes Taco, get it. Anyways, I just figured that this would be just an interesting video. I know this is probably long as hell. I'm looking at 30 minutes on record time. Hopefully I can edit this down. Thank you for hanging out with me for this and indulging me on my rant of Southern Living's best hot sauces. Like I said, I'll put the link to their article down in the description. I'll pin it in the comments so y'all can read it. Let me know what you think about what their hot sauces are. Everybody's got their tolerance. Everyone's got their thing. Their 5 may not be your 5. I would probably agree with 3 of their 5 that I would normally keep on a regular. But that'll do for this episode of Burnin Ring of Fire. Leave a comment down below if you've had these before, what you thought about them, or what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too hot, you're too old. See ya.